All right, so today we are ranking black hairstyles. I'm rating these on how much I like them, as well as the impact and influence they've had on our culture. And should you or should you not get these hairstyles as a black man? Easy hell yeah tier. I mean, I love braids. I'm actually about to get mine back soon. The impact and influence speaks for itself. The history of braids probably has the most history out of all these hairstyles on this list, to be honest. Now, I don't think it's the most iconic, because kind of anyone can really have braids if they really wanted to. But it's definitely like number two when it comes to iconic black hairstyles and the impact and influence it's had on our people. And I don't care what anybody say, people will not admit it, of course, because we are in an anti-black world. And when I say anti-black, I mean anti-black American world, where anything we do is always undermined, told it's not yours, you didn't create it. We're the reason that braids are, a trend. There's something that's to be proud of. People were not proud of braids 20, 30, 40 years ago. That was until we came along and made it cool. And I don't care what anybody say about that. That's a fact. It's not an opinion. There is so much variety in braids. It is actually insane. These look tough. These look tough. Let's look up 4C. Because it'd be so annoying. You try to look up black hairstyles and it's always some like biracial or something. This looks tough. This looks tough. And it's like, I don't know. You gotta kind of be like your face has to. You have to have a nice face to rock braids. I will say one thing: the little down braids like these, the Pop Smoke braids, I don't like them. I don't like these. These I kind of associate with New York because so many people in New York have gotten these. I don't really like these. Some of the bottom is just off. And I don't feel like I would look good in them. These look tough. Like, they just iconic, bro. And there's so many styles you can do. Like, look at this. This looks insane. And mind you, I understand that, like, black people as a race, actually as a phenotype, Africans, Caribbeans, Black Americans, I understand that every one of us in that category can do these hairstyles. But I'm telling you, bro, if you do not understand that black people, black Americans are the reason all of this is cool, you're just a liar, bro. Actually, most of these people in all these photos are black Americans. Like, these are tough. I think I'm about to get something like this soon. All of these are just tough, bro. They're all tough. And it's just so many ways you can go. Like, it might be the most versatile black hairstyle because, I mean, yeah, it's braids, but there's so many ways you can go. Like, what is this, bro? This is like a checkerboard. Like, that's tough. That's tough. It's missing a lot of hairstyles. I don't think we understand how iconic we are as black Americans when it comes to hairstyles. We have so many, it is insane. You gotta really have a nice face to rock braids because it's your face. This isn't like locks or an afro where it's like it's out here and you just looking at your hair like it's huge, or it's like leaning forward. You know how people have afros and you kind of can't see their face because they have so much hair. Braids, you gotta have a nice face. You cannot have an ugly face and have braids. You're gonna look crazy. So yeah, should you wear braids? I think hell yeah. It's not even a question, especially if you have a nice looking face. Next we got, I guess we'll call this the Afro-Latino afro. Or I don't know what to call this, the curly afro, because I see it's a few afros. I'm going to call this the over-ear afro. This is the behind-the-ear afro. This is like a taper afro. Okay, taper afro. Okay, yeah, this is the curly afro. I'll say hell yeah. Now, his hair texture looks like 3B. It doesn't look in the type 4. He doesn't have type 4 hair, so it really just depends. But yeah, this looks good. And the better face you have, the better it looks. This isn't really common though. Like, the people who have this type of hair texture, you're either biracial or you completely trained your hair to be like 3B, 3C. Like, most black people don't have hair like this, bro. These are a whole bunch of Afro-Latinos and biracial. Okay, we're gonna call this the biracial afro. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I'll put that in hell yeah too. Whatever this is, I'm not feeling it. It's not extremely bad. I don't like it. I don't feel like I would look good with it. Yeah, it just doesn't look nice. ASAP, what is this? What does this even mean? I can't even see the picture. I guess braids into a ponytail. It really just depends. I don't really like it though. So I'm gonna just say ant here. This is not even a black person. This is probably some Latino dude. Let's just act like he's biracial, I guess. We're gonna call this the biracial taper. So we'll put that in hell yeah. Afros are iconic, so you add the taper with the afro, you gonna look nice. Then we got the 4C taper. This looks nice, iconic. Everybody, before you get braids and before you get, locks and all that stuff, you always end up in this phase right here. I think I'm kind of in that phase, even though I don't have a taper. I actually haven't got a haircut in a very, very long time. I think I just have a good hairline, and I've been getting my haircut for so long. I mean, we train our hairlines to be a certain way since we were kids, and that's something that's stamped in the culture, bro. The reason people get haircuts is because of black men, bro. The reason all the Asian boys, all the African boys, and the white boys, the Hispanic boys, the Latino boys, everyone, the Caribbean boys, all of them are fading their hair and getting tapers, and it's because of black men. Yeah, you should definitely get this. It looks better the better face you have. All these look better if you have a good face, but some hairstyles just, I don't know, like this one, this ain't it. I don't even think if you got a good face, it will look nice. It just doesn't look good. But maybe it's the style he had. I think those are twists. Okay, twists. But those twists don't really look good. There's good looking twists. It's just, they didn't put enough pictures on here, which is fine. This is the best list I could find. So, afro over the ear, iconic. I mean, it's an afro. We're the reason afros got put on the map. That's another hairstyle. Afros was just, they didn't have no meaning until we brought meaning to it around the civil rights movement, of course. The Black and Proud movement, which is the reason people have afros. Afro is the most iconic black hairstyle. And I love it because nobody can mimic it. Nobody can mimic it. Nobody else can put a pick in their head and it's going to just stick. Only black people, when it comes to racially, can do that. Only Africans can do that. Only Caribbeans can do that. Black Caribbeans, of course. And only black Americans can do that. Nobody else can do that. And when I say black hairstyles, I mean ethnically. I mean black Americans. Because these are hairstyles that we put on the map. I don't mean this racially, even though they all can do these hairstyles, but these are hairstyles that we put on the map. And again, I'm not arguing about it. It's a fact. I'm not arguing over facts. It's pointless. Then we got locks with the hairline fade. This looks nice. Actually, let's just put in hell yeah, it's here. It's locks. Iconic. Always been iconic. Forever will be iconic. Hell yeah, it's here. Then we got the low fade, the Damian Lillard fade. It really depends on your face. Because everybody goes through this phase. Everybody goes through this phase. Where you cut your hair and you gotta rock whatever this is. Because either this or waves, which we're gonna put waves, and hell yeah, it's here. I personally don't really like waves. My head is not built for waves. My head is built for braids, afros. My head is not built for low cuts like these, especially because in the back my head is like flat, so it's gonna look crazy if I have like a low fade. The back of my head goes straight down. It's really waves, braids, and afros. Those are like the three hairstyles. Those are like three most iconic black man hairstyles. If you think of a black man, you're gonna think of him in one of those three ways. Any black man who gets women, he has one of those three. I guarantee there's really no other option. Oh, or besides locks. Let me put locks up there too. It's locks, braids, afro, waves. Those are like the quintessential black man hairstyles. You pick one, you choose one. All of them have benefits. All of them have pros and cons. It just depends on what type of person you are. I've had locks, I've had waves, I've had braids. I'm about to get mine back. I can't wait, bro. And I've had an afro, so it really just depends on who it is. Then we got the kind of the same fade, but it's like a high taper. Next, we got freeform locks. I will say it really depends, but I'll say hell yeah. It's one of the most natural hairstyles. Because if you really think about it, the only really, and I mean really natural, not just like, because there's a difference between natural and black hairstyles. Waves are not natural. We don't naturally have waves. That's why you have to brush and do wave cream. Braids, as iconic the hairstyle is, it's not natural. Your hair doesn't naturally braid up, but your hair does naturally freeform. That happens naturally over time. Or you have an afro naturally. That's a natural thing. So I can't be mad at freeforms. Freeforms, they look good. It really just depends on who you are. All of these depend on who you are. I'm spamming. Especially these. This is like the J. Cole, like, you done had them for like 20 years type of locks. These four are just too iconic, bro. It's one of these four. It always comes down to one of these four. And really these two. These are like my favorites. But all four of these are just iconic. I can't even put into words how iconic all four of these are. Then we got short free forms, and I will put this in hell yeah tier 2. Then we got the baldy. This is all face. So if you have an ugly face, you're done. This is definitely the black dad haircut, but I ain't gonna lie, the baldy is a hell yeah tier. It's a hell yeah tier. It really looks good, especially with our skin. Other people look crazy bald. That's why you don't see, bald white people as much as you see bald black people. I feel like there are tons of more bald black men than there are bald non-black men. I've never seen a bald Asian. Think about it. Have you ever seen a bald Asian dude? Have you ever seen a bald Hispanic dude? No, you've never seen it. But we stay rocking the baldy. Hell, the baldy is another thing we put on the map. That's another iconic hairstyle. It's just people don't think about stuff like that because everybody has to undermine us 24/7. Then we got the behind ear afro. Same thing. I mean, iconic. Then we got, I guess these are coils. Coils, I like coils, but they're not a go-to. All of these, I feel like if you rock these, you gonna have a better chance at getting women or whoever you like. You're gonna look better, bro. You're gonna look better. Even if you ugly, you're gonna look better. And then lastly, we got wigs. I'm not gonna lie, wigs look terrible. Shout out to Florida though, because they put that on the map. Black men in Florida. Wigs just, it's something about them. They just don't look good. They don't look good. And I can't be mad at it because it's original. It has history behind it. And it's very creative. There's many ways you could do them. But I just don't think it looks good. It just looks silly. Like, it just looks silly. Now, when it comes to maintenance, because that's what this is based on, I'm just ranking them on, like, if you should rock them or not, if they're good or not. This is definitely hard to maintain. Braids aren't that hard to maintain. Waves are extremely hard to maintain. Locks are kind of hard to maintain. If you want them to look extravagant, yes, they're very hard to maintain. Baldy is kind of hard to maintain because you got to shave all the time. And you got to oil your scalp and do all that. You got to protect your scalp more. Freeforms, you're not really maintaining anyway. Curly fro, heavily got to maintain. All that curling cream and washing and conditioning you got to do, yeah, that takes a lot. The low fade, you don't have to do that much. This, you don't have to do that much. Coils, you kind of got to, I don't know about coils. I've never had them, so I don't know. And my hair is too kinky, so my hair won't even coil up. But yeah, this is my tier list. Let me know which ones y'all rocking right now. I'm pretty sure any black man watching this, you are somewhere in here. I guess I'm like in a mix of right here because this is like no fade, no lineup. So I guess I'm like in this range, but it's at this height. I don't know. I'm like a mix between this and this. So let me know how y'all feel about the list. I'm pretty sure somebody from Florida is going to feel some type of way or snap. But it is what it is, bro. I don't like wigs. Afro, locks, waves, braids. It can't get no better than that. Plus the baldy, too. Baldy is kind of underrated.